Most in-demand career and business skills for 2020. What it takes to succeed in a new decade. If you want to live a successful life in 2020 and beyond, you need to adopt a new set of skills. Hell, you'll need to learn these skills just to keep up. Welcome to 9-Figure Life. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment the hidden message. Keep watching to find out what it takes to succeed in the upcoming decades. Number 1. The ability to acquire the currency of today's times. We live in an attention economy. Those with the most eyeballs on their work, projects, ideas, etc. tend to win. You need to learn how to attract attention, because without it, even a great idea can fall flat. If you want to build an audience, start a movement, gain loyal customers, or even attract the right people into your life, you're better off gaining a following as a natural byproduct of the quality of your work, plus the authentic personality needed to properly display the work. Start putting yourself out there. Get the attention first, and you can figure out what to do with it later. Some examples are blogging. Even if you don't want to become a writer, using a blog to share thoughts about your industry can attract customers, employers, investors, and people who want to be in your network. Video. You can start putting video content online by simply turning your iPhone camera to your face and talking. Take an example like Ty Lopez. Love him or hate him, he started a 9-figure company using a video he shot with a phone. Social media. Here's a great example of this. Ron Caruthers is a personal finance expert. He does these amazing Twitter threads breaking down complex topics in simple ways for lay people to understand. He's not trying to become a social media influencer, but his savvy use of social platforms helps him build his business. Number 2, the skill that helps you become the best in the world. In one of the best self-help books I've ever read, How to Fail at Almost Anything and Still Win Big by Scott Adams, he talks about the concept of skill stacking to put yourself in a position to be one of the best in the world at what you do. It's hard to be the best in the world at one skill, but if you learn how to combine skills in a unique way, you create a rare skill set. The rarer your skill set, the more career capital you have. Career capital gives you more freedom, helps you command higher rates, and gives you the upper hand because you're harder to replace. Number 3, the skill that maximizes your time. In a world where attention spans are shrinking, the ability to focus is at a premium. If you can learn to block out specific periods of time and enter a flow state while you work, you'll become the right kind of productive. Working 4 hours per day on activities that move the needle creates more output than a distracted 8-hour day. If you focus, and focus hard, on doing the 20% of the work that creates 80% of the results, everything else will fall into place. Some say the 80-20 rule isn't narrow enough, more like 95-5. Number 4, the ability to steer the vehicle that drives your life. Emotional intelligence has grown in prominence over the years. But again, people get too cute with the concept. You don't need to know your EQ score. You don't need to have this detailed profile of your personality. True emotional intelligence simply means you know how to regulate your emotions in a way that produces positive outcomes. That's it. Some examples are self-awareness. Most people can't be honest with themselves. Their rationalizations and ego get in the way of their own success. If you know who you are, both your strengths and your limitations, you can stack the odds in your favor. Humility. Your ego tells you that you should be further along than you are, even though you haven't done the work. Fear is actually a form of self-centeredness. You think you're so important that the world cares if you fail. It doesn't. Counterintuitively, true humility is the ability to live the life you deserve by putting your ego to the side and displaying your talents. Number 5, the ability to find your tribe. Don't network with people, connect with people. You'd be surprised at how many people you can connect with if you focus on interacting with people you actually find interesting. That, plus putting yourself out there and displaying your knowledge for the world to see, will make connecting with people, especially influential people, much easier. There are so many simple actions you can take, from the right headspace that can help you connect with others. Buy and review their products. Leave thoughtful comments on their work. Share their work online. Send people notes without asking for anything, saying thank you for the quality of their work. Participate in places where you can find like-minded peers, posting content about a certain niche on social media. Once people know you're legitimate and are one of the rare people in society who aren't looking to take, they're glad to connect with you. One of the most underrated skills of all time. Writing well is a superpower. Even if you don't want to become a writer, learning to write will improve your life, business, and career. Why? Writing forces you to articulate your thoughts. Often you'll think you know about a subject, but writing about it makes it clear whether or not you do. Writing helps you become a better thinker and decision maker. Many people don't ascend in their life or career because they don't know how to communicate their own values. They have communications issues in general. How many poorly thought out emails have you received in your life? Every CEO and company should have a blog. Top employees can use blogging to display their knowledge in the field. Every individual should have a blog to practice their critical thinking and storytelling skills. The ability to be truly authentic. When it comes to this attention economy we're in, trying to become an influencer is futile. Never start with the goal to be famous or get attention. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself in public and nothing more. The world is too competitive to just rely on objectivity to get ahead. Being your authentic self is the only way to get ahead because nobody can compete with you when it comes to being you. You build the skill of becoming authentic by pushing yourself to be more of yourself over time. Look at some of the most popular people in many different fields. Many are polarizing because their views don't cater to everyone and even piss some people off. They create a loyal following. You don't force people to join your tribe. You attract like-minded people into your tribe. The same rings true for networks, customers, fans, employers, and everything in between. You want to draw the right situations into your life. And you can't do that unless you're upfront about who you are, what you want, and your view of the way the world works. Entrepreneurial thinking. The days of rising up the ladder as a corporate robot are dead. Without the ability to think on your feet and sell your ideas, employees still sell their services to employers. You're dead in the water. Whether or not you want to start a business, you should treat your life like a business. You are a product. People fail in life when they sit around and hope the right situations fall into their lap. Why would people buy into you if you're not packaging yourself like an offer? You're the head of marketing and sales. Half the items I mentioned on this list involve displaying your knowledge online. Why? Gone are the days of being an anonymous 8x11 sheet of paper, resume, and winning. You're the PR department. For better or worse, almost everything you do in life lives on a permanent record thanks to the internet. Again, don't pander, but understand your behavior creates a brand for you, whether you like it or not. The top employees of this century won't be salaried employees. They'll be entrepreneurial gig-type workers who have a portfolio, contract with many companies, and use media to boost their profiles. You don't need to own a factory and hold tons of inventory to own an actual business anymore. Mostly, you need a computer. Many seven-figure companies are run with 3 to 4 employees total. Many just use a series of virtual assistants, freelancers, and contractors. We're all living in this more contract-based economy. It no longer makes sense to be the company man or woman. Without the initiative and drive of an entrepreneur, you'll get lost in the shuffle of a fast-paced world. Thank you for staying with us. Don't forget to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel to receive more engaging business content like today's video. Hey, if you enjoyed our video, you just have to watch this one.